Luke was a really happy young boy with his brother and sisters. They're quite close in age, so they all sort of got on really well. His thing was going fishing, wasn't he?
Yeah.
On fishing trips with his dad, and football. He loved football. He was at college doing his second year in bricklaying. He'd not long passed his driving theory test and was doing his driving lessons and was soon to actually do his test, and that's when, you know, this struck. We got a call on a Monday night. Luke hadn't been well all weekend. He was really crying out for help with his head. So David contacted his girlfriend's dad, they were staying there that evening, and he called back to say Luke didn't look good, he wasn't in a good way, and he was going to call the paramedics. The paramedics came and they called us back and said they were going to take Luke to hospital, but they weren't going to blue light him. He was answering all of the questions that they were asking him at the time, but however things changed really quickly and Luke had a small seizure. They had to really sort of work on him there and then, get a breathing tube into him and get him to the hospital. You and his brother had gone up to the hospital, hadn't you, to meet him there. Me and Jade, his sister, stayed at home, and I didn't really think it was that serious, to be honest. I thought he was just trying to get a day off college. It wasn't until the police called to say that they were going to pick me and his sister up and blue light us to the hospital that we really knew something had gone really quite wrong. We got there, Luke was hooked up to every machine you could imagine. It was like something out of a movie, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Luke found the strength somehow throughout that night and into the following day to move his arm, which was enough for Adam Brooks to take him to do the life-saving treatment that he needed, the craniotomy, to release the pressure in his brain, and that's what happened. Originally, when this first happened to Luke, he was in the hospital and we were able to be with him 24 hours constantly. We, wouldn't leave his side. However, in the March, COVID hit and we left him one day and that was it. We weren't allowed to go back and see him. He spent weeks on end at the hospital on his own. He didn't know where he was, what had happened to him. He wasn't able to have any of his family go and see him. He was moved to Norwich and then to here, the Chantry, without any of his family around him. It was really hard, and Luke sort of went into a depression throughout that phase. You would, just being in a bedroom, no visitors whatsoever. So that was really hard for us all. That was, aside what had happened, that was just heartbreaking for everybody, especially Luke. Everything's changed. We were originally hoping to get Luke home for next Christmas, but the Band of Builders has stepped in, so Luke is hopefully going to be home sort of July, August. Right, on the 1st of June 2023.
We're looking forward to seeing the Band of Builders
at our home, building your new home to get you home, and we can't wait.